Weather First with meteorologist Joshua Rivas.
Alrighty, and good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday out there. Beautiful start this morning. Barely any clouds in the sky as that cold front really came through this morning, especially across the northern parts of the Suncoast. It's stalling now across Central Florida, so not much more progress here. Dew points really stay in the comfortable range. Mostly dry for the next few days. We'll keep the trend going. In the late this weekend, it's going to turn very windy. Now, again, the dew points kind of fluctuate between comfortable and near humid levels the next few days, but overall, not an abrupt change. Going to stay relatively nice for the most part. Again, mostly dry. This weekend, it's going to change a little bit. Low temperatures the past few days. We started out muggy last weekend before the fronts really started to impact our area. But overall, the last few days, we've been kind of fluctuating with the average mark. Back to near average yesterday of 68 degrees. So still in the 60s. Again, the dew points really kind of staying in the 60s for the most part. So not all that bad the past few mornings across the area. We'll keep that trend going. Now, 60s, usually the average time this time of year, October 15th for Sarasota, it drops to around 60 or just below 60 degrees. So right now we're definitely nowhere near that. The latest forecast not really showing temperatures get anywhere near 60 either. Dew points definitely near that number, but really overall temperatures not really near there for any of our local cities. Latest temperature reaching 60 degrees in November. We'll see if we get that far, but right now, the next few days, at least for the next week, we're not seeing any temperatures near 60 degrees. In the tropics, not too much to talk about. A lot of moisture going around here across Central America, near the Yucatan Peninsula in the Caribbean Sea. So relatively lower pressures here for the most part across the Caribbean Sea, but nothing really too much to worry about in terms of tropical formation over the next few days. In the upper levels of the atmosphere really tell the story as to what's going to happen going into the weekend. A nice dip in the trough here across the East Coast. Very strong wind speeds here. You can definitely tell where the jet stream is, where these brighter colors are. And behind that, on the surface, we're going to see a strong surface high come in and settle in over the East Coast. Almost winter-like, actually. We're seeing temperatures in the 20s this weekend forecast right now across Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, even Kentucky, West Virginia. Definitely pretty cold this weekend going into the very mountainous regions thanks to that very strong surface high. So since we have a strong surface high there and then a relatively lower pressures here across the Caribbean Sea down towards Cuba and even South Florida, it sets up a very, very tight pressure gradient. And with that, it results in is very windy conditions coming across the state of Florida going into the weekend, looking at wind gusts maybe 30 miles an hour or even higher going into the weekend. So make sure you prepare for that if you're going out to the beaches or on the water. Temperatures today topping out in the mid to upper 80s, even some 90s popping up. In the inland spots, a lot of sunshine. Dry air mass will heat it pretty quickly as well. 10% chance of rain really to go around the rest of today. Update 70 forecast, a 10% ending day, 10% on Friday, really much throughout the entire 7-day. We'll go 20% on Monday, but take a look. The winds will definitely increase going into Sunday. So throughout the day on Sunday, the winds will increase, turning to even windier conditions on Monday, even in Tuesday morning, keeping those high temperatures in the mid-80s, even some low 80s. And the low temperatures, the dew points may drop even further Monday and Tuesday, but because of those windy conditions, it really keeps the low temperatures from going that low. So we'll keep it in the upper 60s. That's it for another web weather updates coming up later on today.